I'll just kind of lean out.
And hello there, YouTube. How y'all doing? Well, today we just so happen to have a nice little tin of dip that just so happens to be named Grizzly Mint. Oh, good Lord. Grizzly Mint, right? Oh, nice little can. And we have somebody else with us.
So,
And there he is. His name is PANTALLICER on YouTube, if you didn't know. He has some guitar covers of some bands you might know, named Alice in Chains, and a solo by Pantera.
solo's kind of shaky, but hey.
But hey, we're not here for that. We're here for some dip, ain't we? Anyway, YouTube. There we go. All right. So, you going to pack yourself a lip? I'm going to pack myself a lip.
I already got one in, man.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. He already has one in. Apparently. I don't know. He just put one in before me. Here we go.
Get a pinch there.
Little baby pinch.
Little starter pinch.
Little pinch.
Nothing too crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll get a little more.
Saying that we just dipped.
Yeah, we just dipped some, well, I just dipped some Red Seal. He just chewed some Levi. So, there you go. Little baby pinch. Here we go.
Of all the chewing brands, I say Levi is the way to go.
I tried Levi one time at his house with his friend. Mm-mm.
If you're gonna
Ain't
chew
my
Levi,
stuff, man.
if you're gonna chew Levi, don't chew it like food. Just form it up into a little ball and then just kind of gnaw on it. But don't chew it up like candy, because then you might puke.
I have a story about one of my friends who just so happened to chew it like candy. And the guest else on the last episode, or video, whatever you want to call it, he apparently got a big honking, what are they called again?
Like Charles or something?
Charles? No, they're called something else.
I don't know.
It slipped my mind right now. But he got a big one, alright? He's over there just chewing and stuff. And apparently he was chewing it like gum.
Which you don't want to do.
And he swallowed more than half of it.
Oh.
And he puked everywhere.
Oh, don't do that.
Mm-hmm. It was actually kind of funny. But
Alright, so let's talk about this Grizzly Mint that we got here.
well, I started my very first dip I ever took was Grizzly Wintergreen, and I was with this man. We were just chilling. We were just chilling. And we got some Grizzly Wintergreen, and I dipped it. I kind of liked it. I was just really woozy because it was my very first dip ever. So about, say, a month and a half, 2 months later, I get a can of this fine specimen right here. And this was a year ago, alright? And it literally took me about 2.5 months to finish it because it was my first dip. And I took little baby pinches. I'm talking stuff that you would declare not even natural.
Which, if you're a beginner, is what you want to do. Worst thing to do is be a beginner and be like, yeah, I'm going to get this big dip right here. And then about 10 minutes later,
Tell them about your story.
The very first time, one of my friends gave me this Grizzly Wintergreen. Yes. And I opened it up. My uncle dips. I'm like, I can do this. It smells good and everything. But I put a dip in, driving to the house. Halfway there, I'm just like, whoa. I fall on my face getting out of my truck. I swear. Right on my face.
On his face.
I had to take a shower, which doesn't help, by the way. It doesn't do crap. Then puked. Right on my new shoes. But just take small pinches and be prepared. And don't start out on Grizzly. Start out on like pouches, like the Bandits or something.
No, I'll tell you something to start out with. Something like Skull Apple, Skull Citrus, Skull Peach. Little fruity stuff like
candy.
that. A candy tasting stuff. It ain't as hardcore as, Cope LC, Cope Straight, Cope Fine Cut, Cope Snuff, Grizzly. But it's good. I mean, it's alright. I haven't really tried it, but I hear it's good.
The thing I like about Grizzly is that it packs good. I like Copenhagen Long Cut. That's some really good stuff. And it has really good taste and spits really black, and people like that. Only thing I didn't like about it, it goes all over your mouth, and you're just like, dang. You got to keep messing with it. But with Grizzly, we don't have that problem. It just stays in your mouth, and you're just like, I'm good.
Same story with Red Seal. It packs pretty good, tastes pretty good. I just want to get my hands on some mint. But I've tried wintergreen, some natural. It's all right. Cheaper. Over here in Texas, we get it for, what, $3.50, $3.60, something like that? $75. No, a lot less than Copenhagen. So that's why I'm switching to Red Seal for right now. Because, times are rough and, But, I have a story. I was dipping some Longhorn natural and didn't throw up or anything. It just tasted raunchy, nasty, type of second string type of Copenhagen, but it's not Copenhagen. So after that, I take it out and I just look over to my friend. I'm like, dude, that's nasty as. Well, I'm not going to say the word, because some people would get mad. Not saying names, even though I know you're watching, or fixing to be watching. You old fart. Eh.
It's all good, though.
Yeah, you're pretty cool. But, yeah, and there's just another story. I was dipping some Copenhagen extra long cut, natural. Going down Highway 82, and he just so happens to hit the biggest bump on Highway 82, going 65, 70 miles an hour. Speed limit. We don't speed, we obey the law. There you go, that's the way to go.
We promise.
And I'm just sitting there, my head hits the back window, and it just slides down my throat. It's so nasty, dude. It was all down there. It was all sorts down there. It was near my bowels, and I thought I was going to poop myself.
You don't want that. You don't swallow it ever.
Do not. It hurts, and then you feel sick. I didn't. I had to take that nice little lipper out too, and I had to throw it away because I couldn't deal with it right now.
Number one tip for beginners that ask, "Hey, should we swallow this?" No.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty
Don't
sure a beginner
do it.
wouldn't ask to swallow it because it's. First of all, they might think it's nasty.
You'd be surprised. I had one kid ask me that. I'm just like.
Tell them about that story about you and Easy.
All right. So I'm about to head out, go back to the house after school. My friend's like, "Hey, you dip, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, sometimes." He's like, "Let me try some of that." I'm like, "Okay." I give him a little bit, just a little bit. He's like, "Okay." He tries to put it in, gulps it. I'm like, "Dude."
He chews it too. He thought it was candy.
I'm like, he starts like, ugh. I'm like, "Dude, you didn't want to do that. I thought you knew." So he had a bad experience.
Yeah, it's pretty funny actually because he came out there, blah, 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 it's nasty. But it's funny as crap.
Should have warned him.
Well, you can't help idiots. But what I review on this last time I dipped it was about a year ago. If I haven't already said, which I'm pretty sure I have already said that. And it's pretty good. It has a nice minty flavor. Feels like my toothpaste actually. But
Couple shout outs.
oh yeah,
Cajun Tigers 616?
616. Even though I hope he does actually watch this video because he is awesome. Awesome.
You're the reason why we're doing this.
You're actually pretty much the reason why I dip. Not gonna lie, not being gay or anything. But yeah, you're pretty much the reason. I just cannot wait to get my hands on the Southern Pride mud jug.
Oh,
You want to see our mud jug? It's the Ghetto Redneck Virgin. Here we go. Bush's Best Country Beans. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Ugh.
Hey,
We even put a paper towel in there just to be nice.
It works. That's what you got to do. Tools of the trade.
That's what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
Yes, Dad, I copied that from you.
You got to get down with the get down. Yes, sir, you do.
Another shout out to Dad.
Hello
Yes,
there.
You're watching.
You
We know.
old, 40-year-old, old. You're just old. I can't even say anything else.
Dinosaur old.
Dinosaur. You are the reason that they have excavators, all right? They excavated you. And you were just sitting there. Dude, I'm just kidding. Don't get mad, dude. You're awesome, all right? All right?
You're middle-aged.
You're going through your midlife crisis and all that mess, man. You can just sit over there with your goatee and your girlfriend doing what y'all do. And the kissy-kissy doing other things that I don't want to say on camera. But you're awesome. Yeah. And what you call it? My dad. Dang, I forgot. Oh yeah, my dad recently just started dipping some Grizzly wintergreen. What he's been doing since he was 10 years old. 10.
Crazy.
His peepaw gave him a pinch of it. He's like, "Hey son, you want a pinch of this skull?" He said, "Sure." He told me that he didn't even throw up at all. He said he liked it. So he was dipping all that stuff, and he's in the band and all that stuff. And if you don't know him, Jason Elmore and Who Do Which.
Quick shout out to them.
Yes, Jason, Dad, drummer, John, Chris,
All
and
right.
Jason.
So
They recently came from a tour in Canada, back down here to great old North Texas, the great old USA. Shout out to all of our troops. You're doing a good job.
quick wrap down.
And
Wrap up, I should say.
Wrap up, what are you talking about? But and a shout out to all the people in Missouri with that tornado. We're here for you. Our prayers are with you, man. And my dad just got out of a gig from Missouri. Come back down. It was the Friday night. No, the next morning they had that really bad tornado. That was whenever it happened. And he was literally about an hour and a half away from that storm.
Lucky.
And I thank God every day that he left when he did. But I love my daddy and I love Jason Elmore and Who Do Which. And if you don't know, you had better check them right now, or 10 minutes from now. I don't care.
Alright, wrap up. Grizzly mint.
Very good dip.
It's
But if
good.
you're looking for the good buzz, Cope LC is where to stick at. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're going to get down on some Nazi zombies.
See ya.
We will see you later. Keep it dipping.
Get down with the
Great old
get down.
USA. Get down.